It's been a considerable amount of time since Disney acquired both Marvel and 20th Century Fox, and although they have given us Aliens comic books, they've not done a crossover between the Marvel heroes versus Aliens. Now, this was something that was quite big back in the day under Dark Horse. They used to team up with other comic companies producing Aliens versus type of comics, primarily DC. It's Marvel's turn to shine now with the release of Alien Romulus in cinemas. Marvel have seen the opportunity to finally release a crossover comic between Marvel characters and the Aliens franchise in the form of Aliens versus Avengers. And here I am giving my review for this comic today. Hello everyone and welcome back to the channel. Welcome to my review for Aliens versus Avengers issue 1, the first comic in this limited series. There are a wealth of covers available for issue 1, variant covers, and I opted for the variant cover that pays homage to the Alien Resurrection movie poster, as can be seen here in hand. Now, this comic book, it comes at us written by the talented Jonathan Hickman, who has written an array of popular comic books under Marvel, and it is drawn by artist Esad Ribic with colour by Ivor Savorchinia. I don't know who they are, but there we go. So this comic here, is it any good? What's the story? Let's get into the story first before my thoughts on the art, on the actual story itself, etc. So this opens here. This opens with this seemingly alien race of individuals that are testing, doing experiments on other beings. And in this case, we open up and we see a failed experiment, an impregnation of a host being Kree. Yes, they're trying to get a facehugger to impregnate a Kree individual. We come to find out that they've actually had 5 successes with other people and this sort of a thing. But while this is all going on, seemingly they've got this plan to infect planets and this sort of a thing. But they get attacked. They get attacked by a couple of craft that come in. And these craft are actually Wakandan. And the Wakandan king and guard attack the ship. They come on board. It isn't long before they're actually attacked by aliens themselves, but they quickly dispatch of them and find these individuals that are doing these experiments, and lo and behold, they turn out to actually be androids. Whether they're attached to Weyland Yutani or not is another thing. Weyland do play a part in this, are mentioned within this story. We come to find out this all happening around the black hole, so time dilation and all this sort of a thing. But not only that, we come to learn that alien parasites, these vessels containing 4 alien eggs, containing queens, and a dozen impregnated individuals in stasis are being sent to different planets to essentially hatch and overtake said planets. One of these planets being Earth. Yes. And what happens is this ship on its approach splits into 4, and it lands near 4 populated hubs, releasing an egg with an alien queen facehugger in and some drones out of the individuals that have already been impregnated to build up an army of aliens to attack the planet. Yes, Earth being one of these planets. And very quickly Earth falls. A lot of time passes in no time, or in the comic book we see that Earth has essentially fallen to the aliens. Atlantis has fallen, Wakanda falls, all the major cities fall, with the exception of one city in America that doesn't. We also have the mutant island that falls as well. The mutants leave Earth, leaving Apocalypse behind. He's the only mutant who remains to fight off the aliens, but we don't know what happens to him or not. We then jump, we meet the remaining Avengers in this city, the one city on the planet that is a safe haven, shall we say. And we have an old aged Bruce Banner there and Carol Danvers, and we come to find out that the Fantastic Four have died, but they've got a daughter, Valeria, Reed Richards' daughter, as intelligent as she is, and she's gone. She's left the city after Bruce has promised to look after her and take care of her to Reed Richards, but she's left the city to find a way of defeating the aliens. And she does return with an alien egg in hand, but being chased by a load of aliens, and she is saved by Miles Morales and Bruce Banner as the Hulk. And she comes out with an idea of a way to finally kill the aliens, but she needs time to work. So everyone leaves her. They leave her alone. They step away. When Bruce Banner decides to return, he's greeted by a hologram of her, and we come to find out that she's actually got impregnated while she was capturing the alien egg that she was after. She tripped, she got impregnated on the way out, but she's made her way back. She's locked herself away in an attempt to find a cure to wipe out all of the aliens. Bruce gets angry finding this out, and he breaks into the room. He gets confronted by an alien itself. He gets attacked. He kills the alien. He gets burnt by some acid, and we then have the other individuals, the other Avengers there, Miles Morales, Carol Danvers, et al. Turn up, and they know that there is a alien facehugger on loose in this room, and Miles Morales gets attacked by this alien facehugger. Only Miles Morales is carrying a symbiote, a Venom-style symbiote that actually latches onto the facehugger itself, turns the facehugger black-looking, and then the facehugger with the symbiote on it then attaches itself back to Miles Morales on his chest, his suit going from black to white, and he says that they need to leave the planet. And the comic book ends there. Okay, so thoughts on this. I'd flicked through the comic initially, and I didn't necessarily like what I saw in the art style that was there. However, it grew on me as I was reading it. It's pretty damn good, actually. I came to like it. It's not what I expected going in. That's the problem. Now, this is quite a complex story, and for certain reasons, I don't read a great deal of the mainstream Marvel comics anymore. And that's primarily down to the film side of things, making it feel tired and this sort of a thing, and unfresh. So going into this comic, I feel somewhat lost. I feel like there's information that I should know that I don't know. Miles Morales wasn't ever carrying a symbiote. Why is he carrying a symbiote now? Is this something that is relevant in the comics now? Or is this something that will be explored further down the line in this comic? I don't know. I ain't got the answers to that. So I do feel that there's an air of mystery around stuff. And I don't know if it's mystery or, like I said, information that they're expecting me to know going into this, but I don't. So there's certain questions. But that aside, I think it's a very tightly scripted comic book. I think it's unlike the Black Panther Predator one, which felt very forced, heavy with dialogue. Everything here seems to be relevant to what's going on and doesn't seem to a couple of little bits, exposition, this sort of thing, things characters wouldn't be saying during what they're doing. But for the most part, it's very tightly scripted, and that's down to Jonathan Hickman, who, like I said, is quite a prolific comic book writer. He's very good in what he does. So we've got a tight script, and we've got enough intrigue to find out what's going on. It plays more like a what-if style comic than anything else. It doesn't feel like it is a fit to anything that should be going on in Marvel at the moment. That's only my take on it, and this is like an alternate universe story, so to speak. So a one and done kind of a deal, being that it's, you know, these are Bruce Banner's old, Carol Danvers old, the world's all been taken over, etc, etc. So yeah, a lot of fun. I had a lot of fun with it. Like I said, the art style is it grew on me. The colouring is quite it's not bright, it's not comic book bright. There's a darkness to it that works for this comic book, that conveys the storytelling. And yeah, I'm looking forward to issue 2 of this comic when it comes about in a month's time, hopefully. I'm hoping they do some more covers that are as kind of poster homages to Alien posters that have been. Yeah, worthwhile pick up. I enjoyed it. I enjoyed it a lot.